Alrighty then, what is up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Animal Crossing 365-day playthrough. Today should be day 125. What the fuck is that? But I just got done beating 999, the nonary game. 9 houses, 9 trees, 9 footsteps, 9 lovers, you know, that game. And, I'm not gonna lie. The ending just, I don't know, like, I didn't really care about the ending, because I didn't care about the characters to begin with. Like, they don't, in situations like this, when you're trapped, you have to make you care about the characters, and I don't care about the characters. I care about the relationship with June, and that's it. But I don't really care about the characters. I started to care about Santa near the end, where we started to get some characterization of him, but then bleh. Due to the circumstances out of my control, I had to move. Yeah, I know, lame. Now stop crying. Jeez, well, go fuck yourself. The moo cow kicked you out, huh? All right. I didn't know you were the kind of person to listen to a moo cow. All right. Well, to this, as always, fall into this. I always know it's gonna be one of those fall trap thingies. But I don't know, man. It's just so weird, the game. It's just, you can't even get the good ending first time around. Her name's Patty. Well, enjoy mocha java and chocolate souffle. Are you really into that too? I've got discerning taste, if you know what I mean. And you need to get the bad ending. Like, some endings unlock different endings. So you could have the same route, just choose a different question, and it will get unlocked through the bad ending. And there. Like, you will undoubtedly always get the bad ending. And then you'll get the, I guess you say, halfway decent ending, which is supposed to be the good ending. If you do it again, play it again, it just plays out differently. Or something along those lines. I was skimming through it. I was like, what the fuck? This is stupid as shit. But I don't know. It's just weird because within this kind of like piece of work, you're supposed to care about the characters. And I'm not caring about the characters. I don't know how... I don't know. It just confuses me how I cannot care about the characters when this game's about people being trapped, and they're not doing a good job of making you care about the characters. And it's just bleh. I don't like that. It's just like a random fucking horror movie, like, you know? And I guess that's what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about the puzzles and all that stuff, but I expect story, and I didn't get what I expected. Obviously, maybe the ending I was going through... the ending I was going through was semi-leading to the good ending. Semi. A little bit. Not all the way, but a little bit. But, yeah, it's just... I don't know. It just kind of pisses me off. I am going to complete the game. I am making an update. I'm going to render that first and then upload that. Not everything can update, but, sunny, warm, strike June. Yep, my birthday is in June. But, yeah, it's just fucking, I don't know, it's just, this game definitely just falls down on my expectations. Alright, the environment, what do you think of it? I have a few comments from a resident. Here, read one who says, well, it's not passing, but it's not failing either. Like, more like milk. I planted a shitload of trees, and most of those trees survived. So I'm a little pissed right now. Why does anyone appreciate what I'm doing? What the hell? I'm probably gonna make another video. I'm probably gonna scrap my update for that and talk about other games I'm gonna be starting on my channel. Since there's gonna be 2 new games starting on my channel, and obviously I'll explain the 999 thing a little bit more in depth. But pretty much, I am gonna play 999. I'm gonna get the endings because I want to know what the true ending is. Because the ending I got kinda just felt like, I don't know, or oh no, turn. Which is supposed to, I guess it's supposed to be suspenseful of some sort. But, yeah. That's all I gotta say, nah. 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 Alright, let's see. You say love is forever. Forever is all I need. Boo 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 boo. But yeah, that's it. I am going to be starting, I guess the games. I am playing the new, not the new Mystery Dungeon game. Apparently that one's shitty as fuck. Like, that one's the worst out of all of them. Like, they ruined the game, apparently, with the new, Pokemon Dungeon series, Mystery Dungeon series. I am starting the other Pokemon Dungeon series, what is it called? Explorers of the Sky, and I'm having way more fun with it. Maybe because I didn't know how to play the game, and I had to go through a learning curve that I made for myself, to learn the game and everything about it, since it came out in like 2005, 2006, and I didn't know fucking shit about it. What happened to my turnips? 100, 300. I only have 300. Oh, yeah, I put them all on the thing. Alright, I forgot. I thought they died in my pocket. I'm like, what? They could do that? But, yeah, that's where I am on with that. I'm gonna play a Pokemon game, and I'm also going to play a Dragon Ball Z game. And now I can't play Tenkaichi or Budokai 3, which I personally have stated is the best Dragon Ball Z fighting game on the station, on the console that you can fucking play. It is the best, undoubtedly. With flying around the world and the RPG elements they added into it, definitely the best. But I am going to be playing something that I played on the Game Boy Advance, and it seemed amazing to me. Pretty much those games got me into it. I played 2 of them. I haven't played the first one. And if you guys getting at what I'm talking about, I'm going to play the Game Boy Advance versions of Dragon Ball Z. I believe the first one's called Dragon Ball Z, The Story of Son Goku, and the other one's Dragon Ball Z, something else. Pretty much, the first game deals all the way up to Frieza's Saga, probably from the Saiyan Saga to the Frieza Saga. The second game leads all the way up to pretty much the Android Saga to the Cell games, which some people like to say they're pretty much the same thing, really. And I guess they kind of are, since those arcs kind of melt in together with one another. And then the last game is about the Boo Saga, which is called Boo's Fury. And I remember playing that game and loving it. I just remember the game just being super totally fun. Obviously RPG. I love Dragon Ball Z. I haven't watched Z in forever, to be honest with you. I've been watching snippets of Dragon Ball, but haven't really watched a lot of Z, so my knowledge on it will be a little shaky. Definitely somewhere around the Saiyan Saga. I've seen how do I say this? I have seen the Cell Saga, but I have yet to like really see in full length the Android, saga. Or whatever. He calls it sagas, but it's pretty much arcs, I guess. Mini arcs. And, I don't know. It's gonna be fun. They're different games. Some people don't like them. They think they're shit. But, I don't know. There's something from my childhood that I really like from back when. So, why not play something from my childhood? Which is something I haven't done on my channel. I haven't played anything from my childhood before. So, this is kind of like a first, I guess you could say. Let's see. Oh, look, I have it right here, and I totally didn't see it. Alright, let's see. Boom, start running. Start running. I know I'm running through flowers. I'm sorry, flowers. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. You're good! Aww. You're good, yeah! What the fuck? Why? Man, I hate this shit. Obviously today's a donate day, which I don't feel like doing, so actually no, I need to go check if those things are gonna sell. But yeah, I think this is gonna be fun. It's the first time me playing something from my childhood that I really like and I still like. Now, you guys could say stuff from my childhood would be Pokemon games, but I'm playing different Pokemon games that I didn't play like when I was younger. Obviously, those are ROM hacks, and ROM hacks started happening probably in the early 2000s, most likely, somewhere around that timeline. Not even, probably like 2005. I guess it really started. I don't know, depending on how far you want to go back, and you see what ROM hacks are. But yeah, I'm kind of hyped to play those games, and I hope people enjoy the games. I hope people like it. They're not the greatest kind of games to play, I guess you would say. They're a little slow, but there's always fighting, leveling up. I love the grinding within the game. I think it's a pretty much good game, in my mind, but obviously it could be different to everyone else. What can I do for you? Turnip prices, what are they? I'm currently buying turnips for 80 bells. Well, go fuck yourself, Nook. I'm not buying that shit. Okay, I want to sell. So tomorrow is a socialized day. So tomorrow I'll move into donate, because I did do something random today, and that was trying to shoot that thing, but it failed. It failed greatly. So I'm gonna keep that pink rose on me just because I like the color pink. Yeah, weird, huh? Luna likes the color pink. I like colors people don't like. I like to be a cool, awesome guy like that. But I think I'm gonna end off this episode. I gave you guys big chunks of information of things moving on my channel. The podcast, to be honest with you, I don't know if I want to do it anymore, because when I really think about it, I don't know. I don't know. The only thing, I don't want to, I don't want to create this work for me and no one will watch it. When you really think about it. When you think about it. But when I think about it again, that's the same thing for any playthrough I start, right? This podcast is probably going to be like, I don't know, 30 to, 2 hours long, depending on the conversation. Momo needs to buy his mic, and I'm not sure if I want Momo to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do a solo podcast, because solo podcasts are kind of bleh, because you don't have anyone to, rebuttal with you, I think that's the word, to pretty much argue with your stance on something. Like, there's no one there to do that, so it's like, I don't know, it's a little boring instead of just me talking about stuff and giving my opinions. That's what Animal Crossing is, and not a lot of people watches Animal Crossing. I know a lot of people do. I know you by name mostly, but majority of the people who watch my other stuff don't watch Animal Crossing, and pretty much the podcast would be Animal Crossing just in one big chunk, Obviously, I would be talking about what happened in my life, what I do, things I've seen, movies I've seen, and stuff like that. And we'll just go on from that. Maybe gaming news that hold interest with us. Definitely me and him would probably love to talk about Injustice. The Iron Man 3 movie, the movie, going to the movie experiences, all things like that. Those are stuff that I've been thinking about right now, but that's good for one podcast, and that's all the stuff I thought of, not even stuff he thinks of. And Momo's a little fucking goofy, he's like that kid at school, the kid at school that acts adorable just so girls can notice him. I don't want him fucking acting like that in the podcast, because, it's fucking stupid. But anyway, my name is Luna. As always, stay frosty.